So this is 7 Hedge Row in Tewkesbury. We came down this road and there were some absolutely gorgeous views all over the valley. Horses, obviously lots of countryside and land. Circular driveway here. The other side of that scrub is like a field with some horses in it. And in a few moments I'll take a picture of the back so you can see the views. This is from the side of the house. It looks like it's got a generator. Just when I look below the deck, I can see from here. Let me zoom in a little bit. It looks like that's a little bit off leveling. And you're at the end of the cul-de-sac. So we've stepped inside Hedge Row. You've got a double-story entryway here as you come in. It's kind of curved. To my left is the dining room with a coffered ceiling, and to my right, I'm going to guess that it's a formal sitting room, although to be quite honest with you, with all that paneling, it looks a little bit more like a study. I will tell you that there's a lot of rooms. There is some damage to the one ceiling that we went through. I'll try and point it out as we go along, but for now, I'm going to go in an anti-clockwise direction. So this still looks to me like it should be an office, even though typically in a centre hall colonial you'd be thinking about a formal living room. This is a gas fireplace. You can see the gas line just down there on the right hand side. Pretty room. You've got a couple of recessed lights up the top, otherwise there's no other lights in this room. Double doors into, I don't know what you'd call this. They've had a TV in here. You've got another fireplace. Maybe this is just another little bonus room. And at the end here, this is pretty. It's kind of an octagonal room. A bit like a sunroom, I guess, with all the windows. You've got the hi-hats in here again, with views to the outside and a little deck off it. So walking back through toward the kitchen, let's call that the conservatory, let's call that an office, let's call this a sitting room, although to be honest with you, it's not that deep for a sitting room. Maybe it's a nice playroom for the kids. Going straight forward, to my left is back to the foyer and the basement, and directly ahead is the great room or the family room, double story. Another fireplace, so this is the third fireplace we've come across. Floors are a little bit damaged, particularly here, round by these windows. I'm thinking at some point they've had water come in, and I'm wondering why. Maybe it's possible somebody left a door open or something like that. It's possible that it could be sanded down and fixed up. You've got a view to the upstairs foyer, and let's walk through. Before we go into the kitchen, let's check through here. You've got a half bath which is a decent size actually, just a single vanity and the toilet. Coming through into the kitchen, you can see that you're missing some countertop here to the left. Big island. It's not open to anywhere. It's kind of a dated kitchen, so at some point you will want to update it.
This wall could come out. I'm not in the middle of the architecture. Is that plans?
The wall could come out, okay, so that would be interesting. Obviously push up your price, but yeah, it's between that and the family room. I don't know how much benefit you're going to get though, because it's obviously the family room goes way further back than this does. Okay. From here, we've got like a little wet bar area and pantry that goes into this dining room. Fireplace number 4. which is also a gas fireplace. This is the one with the coffered ceiling and the friezes on the wall. From here, we're going through to another room. They've obviously had a table here because look, they've got quite a low hanging light fixture. The ceiling is damaged in this room, so they must have had some sort of leak. We'll have a look when we go upstairs immediately what's above it. Yet another fireplace. I've lost count at this point, but it's another gas fireplace. I can see the line. Big deck off this room, which I will go outside and look in a moment. Otherwise, it takes us through to yet another powder room, a back staircase, the laundry room with access to the rear again, and to a 3-car garage. Okay, I'm going to go back to this main sitting room here just before the kitchen. You can see the floor's damaged again in an area here, and look outside. I did want to go out through this door, but I can't because the bank's got a little padlock on the one side, but you can see your views. It's pretty. Okay, so I'm back upstairs. You're going to see that there's a couple of windows which need to be, I guess the glass needs to be replaced. It's probably very difficult to see, but those are cloudy. It means that the seal has gone. There's a window downstairs as well where it's been broken, and a couple of others where you can see that the seal has gone. So, walking into presumably the master suite. So I'm going to guess that this is your living room. That's going toward the bathroom and the dressing rooms. And here is your master bedroom. Again, it's been painted. It's very personalized. Big room. Keep going through. Large closet. Second closet with a refrigerator. I'd say this is his because it's a bit smaller. The other one was hers. And primary bathroom. You've got 2 separate sinks, a large whirlpool type tub, shower, which quite honestly is a bit small, or at least the doorway is a bit small. Let's see if it's better inside. It's kind of okay when you're here, but again, it's needing some updating, or at the very least reglazing. And I'm thinking, there's your toilet and bidet. I'm thinking that, no, it can't be. I was wondering if this was over where the ceiling was damaged, but it's not. This is the other side of the house, so we still have to find that. From the master bedroom, walked a bit down the corridor. This is bedroom 2, huge room. Quite a lot of bugs on some of these floors, by the way. You've got double closets leading to the bathroom, and then this bedroom has its own bathroom with a tub shower. There's your vanity. The other side of the corridor is bedroom 3. Again, large bedroom, tons of bugs. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Don't know if you can see them. But still, they're dead, which is a good thing. This bedroom also kind of mirrors the one that was the other side of the corridor. It has double closets, single vanity, tub shower. And continuing to walk down this corridor, let's see what's through here. I'm wondering if one of these bathrooms must be the one that's leaked. I would have thought that's just a closet, because here we're coming to the back stairwell. So I'm thinking that that bathroom that I just looked in must be the one which is causing problems with the ceiling in that living room off the kitchen. You can see yet more freezers, lots of closet space, And then you've got another room here. I've lost count. Another room, which I guess is a bonus room. I don't see a closet at the moment, but you've got a single vanity. Oh, there you go, there's your closet. Tub, shower, toilet. All right, so let's count. We've got one bedroom, two, three, four. So our problem right now is that we're missing a fifth bedroom upstairs. I've come back down onto the first floor, and the reason why is because you only have 4 bedrooms upstairs. However, potentially you could make maybe this room into a 5th bedroom. You do have to know that it's only a half bath on this first floor level, so you would then be looking at seeing if you could put in a full bath on that level. All right, let's go check the basement. So I've just come down one of the 2 staircases that go into the basement, and it's a little strange. It's good, but it's a little strange. Part of the basement is finished, part of it isn't. So it's actually finished from the back staircase down rather than from this main staircase down. So at the moment, this is all showing you that it's like a big unfinished area. 2 hot water tanks over here, a couple of well pumps. You've got 2 furnaces that I see here, which look older. This is where it kind of changes over, and you can see that there's some of it is being finished. So this is underneath the sunroom. It all smells okay down here. Doesn't smell wet at all. I did wonder when I saw that framing whether or not they'd had a leak and whether or not they'd had to take stuff down. I don't know. You can see that there's sheetrock on these walls that's never been finished off properly. So maybe it was just a work in progress. This is a vinyl floor, or a laminate floor actually, again, which hasn't all been finished off. Presumably that was left for the framing and stuff. Potentially they had a pool table there. Really high ceilings. From there, you've got like a tiled corridor. And it's like they've got a couple of bedrooms. So little bedroom here, full bathroom here, another bedroom here, not big, but another bedroom with a closet with sliding doors to the patio. Through here, you've got a kitchen and like a little living area. You've even got an electric cooker down here. That's to the outside. And from there, it takes you round to the additional set of stairs, which come out close to the garage. And yippee yip, that looks like a newer furnace. Another older furnace next door to it. So far I've seen 4 furnaces, of which one looks newer. I'm going to assume that the other 2 are probably in the attic. Okay, so our thoughts on this house. It could be an absolutely magnificent house. There is work to do. Going to assume that, potentially it might be an older roof. There's certainly some staining on the roof. I don't know if that means anything or not. It's an older septic, we think. We know that 3 of the HVAC units aren't working. So let's assume this is a $300,000 job. And they are indicating that they won't sell it below the 1.3 million that it's listed at. Lots of space. You do have to figure out a little bit. Some of the windows also need addressing. Little bits of rot I saw on the outside. Fabulous views. Your 5th bedroom would probably be the room to the side of the conservatory. If you were going to do that, you've then got to figure out for a full bath. And I think we figured that one out. Let me show you this. Just off the family room is one of the powder rooms that I showed you. But look, you could actually put the door in and block it off and make it bigger from that doorway here and use this closet space. It's already quite a big bathroom. You could remodel it to have a full bathroom down here. So that's feasible. It wouldn't be directly off the bedroom though. The second thing that we were thinking about needing to address is potentially taking down this part of the wall here in the family room in order to make the kitchen relatively open to somewhere, which means taking out that wall there. And but this kitchen needs to be remodeled anyway, so that's a possibility. All right, so it's an interesting house, but it comes with a cost. So it all depends as to what you guys think and what you're willing to do or not do. Talk to you soon.